Hey y'all, it's time for another episode of Tamara's Lunchbox. Go get you something to eat and join me for some fun. Ooh, what's in the lunchbox today? Happy Monday. It's lunchtime. I'm hungry. Oh, and don't adjust your screen. That's just my new hair. My blonde's back. Yay! I'm happy. I was tired of the other, so it's time to make a change. I got a root beer today and another surprise, a Reese's. I'm kind of past the Andy's Mints, so I have now switched over, and we'll see how long it lasts. It may last just as long, may not last as long at all. Okay, well that really wilted. That's my salad, but as you can see, that dressing, my goodness, huh? I'll put the croutons in it. Don't think it's gonna help, but we'll put some in there. Now see, that's what's sad. All that was a big salad last night when I made that. And all that wilted down. I guess I shouldn't have went ahead and put the dressing on it. It does that every time. Oh well. That's how copycat Olive Garden salad. Alright, so here's what we got for lunch. Baked Rigatoni. Like I said, I got a root beer. I'll have my Mountain Dew back tomorrow. I was kind of hurrying this morning, and if I would have took a Mountain Dew, it would have left one in the refrigerator, and I didn't really have time to go get more, and I was like, nah, I'll just take something else. And I'll restock the fridge tonight. So, did you have a good weekend? Ours was pretty good. Very relaxing. I needed it. I didn't really feel up to par this weekend. No, sometimes you just have to lay low. You've got to get that relax in, don't you? And if you don't, your body will make you want it. Yep, I know. So I just listened and I said, okay, go take it easy. But we watched, we got Clickbait watched, finished it. That's on Netflix, is what that's on. So if you have Netflix, look it up. Pretty good. I liked it. Had me guessing to the end. I like shows like that. Think you figured it out, and then nope. Game changer. Oh, look at that cheese pull, y'all. So yeah, we finished that, and then Amazon Prime gave me a notification for Lulu Rich was the name of it, and it was about the people that, it's a documentary on how the people got that Lulu, the leggings company, shirts and leggings, how they got started and where they are now. That was pretty interesting too. I've never bought a one piece. I really didn't know what it was when it was real popular. I didn't understand how to say it. So, but I just never bought any of it. And then I seen where they found those remains. They're thinking it's that girl, Gabby. Isn't that her name? Gabby. Now, I don't want to judge nobody, but there's some speculation when you come back with her vehicle by yourself. There's a piece of this puzzle missing, sir. We're going to need some information. So, and now they can't find him. Yeah, something's not right on that one. Not right at all. I think about that when I watch those shows and stuff. You know, your Dateline, all that stuff on Investigation Discovery, that channel. Oh yeah, and Snapped. It's amazing what can happen when you're not around the right people. You know, because I've seen it in my own life. What's meant for you is going to find you. It's yours. Nobody can take that away. You can't stop it. If it's meant to happen, it's God's plan, it's meant to happen, it's going to happen. Now, here's the deal. On a blessing, well, guess what you can do? You can delay that blessing because of what you're doing. The lifestyle you're living. The people you're being around. Basically, it's you can't handle the blessing at that moment. When you get around the right people, you get on the path you're supposed to be on, everything flows. Everything comes easy. You will watch the blessings pour in. I promise you, you will. But, and it was always meant for you. That won't be taken away. It's just you delay them. I've seen that in my own life. When you're not around the people you're supposed to be around, you're just here. You're just going through the motions. But the minute I got around the right people and where I was supposed to be, I couldn't stop the blessings. I was like, why, you know, it's one of those things you're almost overwhelmed with them because they've been waiting on you. The blessings have been waiting on you to straighten up. Waiting on you to be able to accept them. Because there's times you can't accept things. You're not ready. And there was a guy that used to work here. I'd come back from lunch. And I'm not sure. I don't think Brian and I were married yet. Might have been engaged, but I don't know that we were married yet. Anyway, the point is, that guy saw me at my worst. He didn't say anything. But when he saw me after, when I was better, he said, "You look great." You know, because I had changed. I mean, you know, I wasn't happy. when you're not happy in life and basically denying your blessings, it shows, you know. And I just told him thank you, you know, and he said, because I was really worried about you. And I was like, well, I'm okay now. You know, I tried to play it off like it wasn't no big deal. But people see it. People see that you're not happy, or things, life is not there, it's just not going correctly. You can see it in people. Then once you get on the right track, or get you're closer with other people, or people that are really meant to help you at that time, because people are gonna come and go. I mean, it happens, you know, friends come and go. But for the moment, they're there for a reason. But when I think about, when I watch Dateline and all those shows, some of these people knew who hurt them, right? And some people didn't. You got some people that were just, they were just looking to kill somebody that night, you know, or they say that they didn't know they had it in them until they saw that person, and that's what brought it out. And it's like, okay. And you don't know who's there to help you or who's there to hurt you. You don't know. But you do get a feeling. You get a gut feeling. Something's not right. We all do. It's whether you choose to listen to it. Because you know if you're in a place you're not supposed to be. And I'm going to tell you what, when you do come out on the other end, and you sit there and you just go, wow. Something bad could have happened right there. That could have completely changed my life had this happened. Or as you watch those stories, had that happened to me. Things would be a lot different. So of course you have to be thankful that while you were in your little moment, not doing what you're supposed to, not being around the people you're supposed to, not, you know, just not doing your part, that you were still being looked after. There's a lot of things you can't explain. I mean, it just, you know, it doesn't make sense. I mean, there's a lot of families completely tore up because it didn't pan out, you know. Life took a different path. But I don't believe we've heard the end of this story. I believe they're going to have to find him and find out what happened. Because I did see where they so they got in an argument and the police were called. Something, so apparently they were not getting along too well on the trip. So that's one thing I tell Brian all the time. I'm so thankful that we don't argue. We don't have, I mean, yeah, you're going to disagree. You're not going to agree 100% of the time. Yeah. But these nasty drag out fights that some people have, no. I won't live like that. I try to make a mess, y'all. But no, I'm not going to sit there and fight over silly stuff. You know, like I said, you're going to have disagreements. You're not going to always get along. You're going to get on each other's nerves. But this mess up, The way some people act, it comes down to there's no respect. I saw one on TikTok yesterday. I showed it to Brian. I was like, them two need to be away from each other. She was sitting on the couch and he come up behind her and her hair was in a braid, a Dutch braid. So it was that thicker, you know, and it come all the way down. Her braid, probably that long, coming off the neck part. He lifted the braid up at the bottom and cut her braid. Probably like right, it would have ended up right in here. Maybe a little bit because her braid was long. I don't care if this is a joke or not, you don't cut somebody's hair. Well, then it goes to another video where he was supposedly in the bed sleeping and she took a razor, an electric razor, and shaved his head right here. Just went, nah. I told Brian, I said, first of all, you don't go around cutting people's hair like that. You don't do that. I don't care if you're mad at them. I don't care if you hate them. You don't do that. It's just I think what bothered me was just their flat, no respect for each other. I mean, because there's nothing about that funny. Nothing about that funny. And that's what a lot of people in the comments were saying. This is not funny. This is not a joke. You two are toxic. You two need to get away from each other. Because this is not going to end well. This will only end badly. And that's the truth. When you're like that to each other, it used to always be funny. We watched Cops when I was little. And they'd come arrest that man, you know. And you got that woman standing on the porch, crying. Now, mind you, she's the one called the cops, right? Because who else called them? I mean, maybe the neighbors called, you know. I love him. Oh my gosh. You're just sitting there going, really? Okay. But my thing is, you get that mad at somebody that you got to put your hands on them, it's time to go. I don't care. That's not an environment anybody needs to live in. But I hate that story ended up that way. I was hoping they would just kind of find her. You know, maybe he had just left her somewhere, but she was alive, but that's not the case. So, and now her whole family dynamic will change. It's just, it blows my mind how people get themselves into things. Now I saw one, people go missing all the time. What's the big deal and all that? And it's like, have you not been keeping up? But see, the thing is, she had a following on social media. That's why it's a big deal. Yeah, she went missing, but all of a sudden her stuff just stopped. So yeah, people are going to have questions. They're going to realize she's missing before I would. I mean, you know, if I went missing, yeah, there's going to be a few, but there's not going to be millions of people out there looking for me. They're not going to know. But it is a different world now. It really is. Yeah, don't put your dressing on your styling. your Olive Garden dressing. Don't do that. This is not near as good as it should be. I mean, even my croutons became soggy. I ain't been in there no time. Now, don't do that. I ate as much as I could. I ain't doing no more of that. It's okay, but it's just, I don't know where all that dressing come from. I didn't think I put any more on it than I did last night. But obviously I did, because it is swimming. Well, I guess that's all I got. I'm gonna sit here and eat my Reese's. Other than that, that's it. I hope you have a good rest of your Monday. I hope your day's going well, and I hope it continues to go well. Stay safe out there. We don't want anybody getting messed up. We don't want anybody going missing. We don't want none of that. Get around the right people. Make good choices. That's what I tell the kids all the time. Make good choices. But until then, I guess I ate too fast. I'm burping. Or it's that root beer. One or two. But anyway, I hope peace of the Lord be with you until I see you again. And I hope you have a good rest of your day. And until we eat again, it'll probably be tomorrow. Luke's got a soccer game tonight, so I'll barely get supper in tonight. And I'm hoping I got enough time to make my lunch for tomorrow. I'm going to do my best. We'll do my best. Otherwise, we're going to be sitting here staring at each other. But anyway, I hope you have a good rest of your Monday. And we got 4 more days to do it. 4 more. And we'll be back at the weekend. So that'll be nice. And until then, I will see you later. Take care. Bye.